With the Never Miss a Monday VFit live show. I am really excited to be back, and today I'm going to share two great stretches. If you found that you've been sitting for an hour or more today and you have not gotten up to move around, there's two parts of your body that are going to be pretty tight and overworked a bit. So we're going to stretch our chest and our hip flexors today. So if you're sitting, rise on up. Make sure you are taking those breaks during the day, at least once every hour, getting up and just moving around, even if it's just walking around the room where you're working. But here is the stretches. So the first one for our chest, I want you to roll those shoulders back a couple of times. So roll them back. And then after you feel like you're really being able to make those circles a little bit bigger with those shoulders, I want you to hold those arms back, palms towards one another. And then if you're able to, clasp those hands if that feels good. If that does not feel good, you can grab the opposite elbows and just take a moment and bring your chest forward, bring your gaze up towards the ceiling and open up. So you're pulling those hands down and away, opening up that chest. Oh, that should feel so good. We're hunched over a lot of the day, especially if you are at a computer or reading. And you're going to open it up. You can stay here, or if you would like, with a flat back, you can bring your chest forward and then drop your head down and then use gravity to kind of pull those hands away a little bit more. Again, opening up that chest, or again, you can stay standing. So we'll do 2 more breaths here. Open up that chest. If you did come down to this forward fold, before we come on up, I want you to unclasp those hands, drop them down, and then slowly come on up, one vertebrae at a time. Roll those shoulders back a couple of times. Oh, that should feel good. Stretch 2. We're going to work our hip flexors right here in the front of those legs. They can be shortened and contracted. If you're sitting all day, we want those to feel nice and limber and long. So we're going to step back of one leg, tilt your pelvis forward, sink down, and then the same arm as the leg that is behind. I want you to reach it up nice and tall. Reach up to the sky and then reach overhead, cross that body, and get a nice stretch there. Oh, it feels so good right here. Just take a few breaths here. Work towards bringing the back heel closer towards the ground, getting a nice stretch. So we got the side body stretch here, the front hip flexor. There we go. Very important to continue to stretch those parts of our body that are tight and overworked, and being in that seated position, hunch forward, chest and the hip flexors are going to be really happy with the stretch series. There you go. One more breath here. There you go. Then come on out of that switch legs, send it back, tilt that pelvis, sink down to a lunge, reach up the arm here, reach it up, and then sides. Oh, feels so good. So again, be mindful of how much of your day you're in that seated position, and make sure you're making time for yourself to get up, to get moving, and also to stretch those areas that is so overworked from that being in the same position for too long. There we go. 2 more breaths here. These 2 stretches are very easy to remember, so you can get those into your daily routine. There we go. Come on out of it. Roll those shoulders back. And that's it. We're keeping it simple today. So I hope you enjoy those stretches. Let us know how it feels if you do them in the comments down below, and join us next week for the Never Miss a Monday show. Thank you. Bye.